Weekly Word, episode 89, entitled. I'm not talking about all those things that we hear about, the youth feeling as if they're entitled to receive things, or that our American population believes they're entitled to certain things that are associated with just being in this country. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm talking about entitled, the things we are entitled to do, the things we're entitled to give. Sometimes we don't flip it on its heel and try to think about it this way, but we are entitled, and how beautiful is it? We are entitled to give our kindness to other people. We're entitled to give our love, our compassion, our empathy. We're entitled to give ourselves an opportunity to give other people those experiences that bring joy. That's what we're entitled to do. That is what we're entitled to have, is that opportunity to give. We're also entitled to rid our circle of negativity, to rid the places in which we frequent or visit or operate or execute of darkness, and that feeling of judging, that feeling of gossip. We know that the world is filled with people who bring themselves some level of satisfaction through those things that they say or do that are so dark and negative in nature. And we can only do so much to affect change on those environments or on those individuals. But when it really comes down to it, we have an opportunity as our own people, as our own person, to impact change by giving all of the joys and all of the kindness, the love that we have within. Every one of us has love and joy within us. Sometimes it's locked up tight and protected, maybe because you've been hurt at some point in your life, or maybe you've given before only yet not to have been received. And sometimes those things can play a huge role in your psyche going forward. We've seen that happen. But when you see people who are going through that, all you can do is your best to give them joy and to give them kindness. And then they have to make the decision as to whether or not they're going to unlock that negativity and let it out, so that then they can be open to receiving the gift that you are giving them with your actions, with your joy, with your happiness. Entitled. We are entitled to give. That is what we're entitled to do, rather than focusing on all the things that sometimes people indicate that they believe they are entitled to receive. You're not entitled to receive anything, but you're entitled to give your joy.